Hey guys, how are you doing? Furo here, bringing you another Hearthstone deck today. And I will give you a fair warning before we are starting. The deck that I'm showing you now isn't the greatest if you're just looking for a high win rate. We are playing a control Warlock deck, and Warlock right now is maybe the worst class to pick. The win rates for the Warlock decks are very low. And we're playing control Warlock deck with the Bloodbloom here, Violet Illusionist, and some heavy endgame finishers. With the Bloodbloom, the next spell that you cast this turn costs health instead of mana, and if you have the Violet Illusionist on the board, then you're not getting any damage on your turn by spells and effects and stuff like that. So that is working pretty decently in general. Problem is only that the deck is super greedy and most of the other decks in the meta will just overrun that. We're still trying. Let's keep the Bloodbloom here and the Mountain Giant against the Mage, which might or might not play some Freeze Mage. We got the Gluttonous Ooze, which is not that good against Mage, because the Mage probably is not running any weapons. Could be that he's playing with the Medivh, then we can definitely find a thing to kill with the Ooze. So probably keeping the Ooze a bit longer. And we'll have to wait and see. I would not expect here a high win rate. There's a man of him who's either playing Tempo Mage or he is going for the more control mage oriented style. Then he's playing with Medivh. The Bloodbloom, we already got the Violet Illusionist, but right now not another spell in hand that we can play alongside, so we'll have to wait a bit. Source Apprentice, it's one in the face. Now every spell is costing one less. There is a Hellfire, so we could potentially just play 1 turn 5, the Bloodbloom, Violet Illusionist and the Hellfire. For now I would say we're dropping the Ooze here. Yeah, let's do that. And also play, of course, the Hellfire next turn. Depends a bit on what he's doing here. There's the Arcane Intellect, which might be looking like a Frostbolt. A 0, wow, that is cheap. So I guess we need to play the Hellfire now. So the board is otherwise getting out of control. Hellfire is taking us 3 damage in the face. But on the next turn, Illusionist, Bloodbloom can be played. Ball Courier. I guess he's playing with Medivh. We're also having Medivh because our deck is greedy. And so far the results with the deck were so-so. Not the best, but also not the worst. So definitely hope for it. And let's draw another card here. And then we are playing Siphon Soul is good. Then we are playing the Earthen Ring Farseer, healing back to 19. If there was still Reno Jackson in standard, then I guess the deck could have been way better here. So you need to change it, of course, a lot, because you are only able to play one of each card, but still, that's definitely a better deck than with the Reno and all the healing. Freezing Potion. Okay, Freezing Potion, not a problem. We have a Doomsayer, so we might just go for the Siphon Soul here directly. We're taking care of the Babbling Book with the Mortal Coil, drawing another card then. Getting the Defender of Argus. So right now he's pushing 5. I guess we could also just drop the Mountain Giant. If we drop the Violet Illusionist here and killing the Cabal, he is just using the Courier and the Fire Blast to take down the Illusionist. Let's go for the Mountain Giant for now. If he's just going for the face, we can get some life back here with the Siphon Soul. That is not a problem. And right now he's only pushing 5 from the board. There's the Econologist, he's getting a secret from his deck. Normally there is the Ice Barrier and the Ice Block in the deck. He's just going for the face. What else? That's just the card that he got from the top, so the secret that he's playing right now. And is he trading or is he just going for the face? Trade might be better for him. And it is a trade. And we also got another Mountain Giant, which is kind of interesting. So let's just go for the face here. That's the Ice Block then. That is the Ice Block. You can currently push 4 damage, plus a Fire Blast, plus maybe a Fireball. Maybe he has Fireball and a Frost Shock. That would be a Frost Ball, sorry. That would be the 9, would be 13 damage. So we still have some life left, but not too much. So it could be dangerous. Could be dangerous. We're still going for the Giant. For more damage here. So we have done 16. The Ice Block still needs a bit more damage. Eater of Secrets, by the way, is nowadays already pretty good again. Medivh the Guardian. Ooh, it was good to keep the Siphon Soul. Because you're just running into so many... This one is also good. So many secrets. The Mage is playing a lot of secrets. Paladin is also playing secrets again because of the Hydrologist. Medivh would also be nice, but for now we're definitely interested in clearing his Medivh. So we're going for the Violet Illusionist. Then we're playing the Bloodbloom here. We can play the Siphon Soul, not taking any sort of damage, and we're healing back. So we're at 14. And plus we can of course draw another card. That is costing us nothing. There's another Siphon Soul, pretty good. Let's just push the damage here in the face. He's down to 3, we can break the ice block next turn. If he's now playing a spell, he is of course getting the value from the Medivh. So he's creating more units on the board. If he's getting something big, we might just play a Siphon Soul. Primadol Glyph is only 2 mana, so that is not a big creature that is spawning here. That is the kind of Grandmother's good, so that's also spawning the big bad wolf. Manavim, he's going for the face with a Firelands Portal for 5. Kinda good. And he's getting, wow, that's interesting. So he's getting the small little Doomsayer. But because he was not killing the Illusionist, we can just play another Bloodbloom with the Siphon Soul, for example. We could also play the Doom, but then we're clearing our board and we're still down to 5. I'm definitely looking for the extra life here from the Cult. So that's what we are doing, right? We're playing the Cult, we're playing Bloodbloom alongside the Siphon Soul, and then we still have a bit to go, so we could also draw another card here. That's the way, and then we're breaking the ice block. We will trade, I guess. Definitely killing the Doomsayer. We're breaking the ice block then with the Illusionist. And trading. Yeah, sounds about right. Let's draw a card. Another Doomsayer. So we are dropping the Cult, which is healing us for another 12. We're back to 17. We're dropping the Bloom here. Siphon Soul, which is killing the... Let's go for the Kodo. We are breaking the ice block. There you go, there's the ice block. We're killing his Doomsayer, and we're also killing the Manavim. So he has a pretty weak board, but we are back to 20 life. And he's down to 3, so he needs another ice block. And we can potentially just play the Doom if the board is getting too crowded. So it's not like if he's clearing everything, which is unlikely, we can just play Doom and still kill whatever he has on the board. Without an ice block, he is deeply in trouble. Yeah, he's now trading. He should have killed the Illusionist way earlier. Because with the Illusionist still on the board, we were able to get the double Bloodbloom for free. So do we have a Flame Strike maybe? No, there's no Flame Strike, right? Otherwise he wouldn't have killed the Cult. Maybe a Blizzard. Blizzard might be useful for him. Can kill the Illusionist here and freezing both giants. Let's see. Hitting one giant with the Fire Blast. Interesting. So there is a Blizzard. The one. Because now he can also kill the Mountain Giant. Let's see. Volcanic Potion. That leaves us still with the Mountain Giant and the Illusionist. Frostbolt.
Excuse me.
Yeah, well that is not good enough. So we're winning the first game. Nicey nice, because of definitely the mistake with the Violet Illusionist. Would have killed that earlier. So first game, first victory, unexpected, but the deck was working. We are playing a second game and now facing a Druid. And with the Druid here, we need to expect that he's playing an aggressive Druid version, so we cannot keep the Elise Trailblazer, but we can keep it the Earthen Ring Farseer. We're dropping the Defender of Argus, looking for some earlier cards. And I guess we're keeping the Mountain Giant because we're starting, we're going second. And then we also have the coins. The Mountain Giant is kind of cheap and we can drop that relatively early. Defender of Argus would be nice alongside the Mountain Giant. But that's then too high costly here with the Earthen Ring Farseer on 3 and nothing else to play. So let's just replace 2 cards and hopefully getting something like the Mistress or the Mortal Coil. There's a Mortal Coil plus the Cult. With that we can heal back, which is definitely very helpful. Just like in the last game, he was giving us so much healing. Firefly, yeah, definitely going for the aggro token Druid deck. I mean, the other one, the other decks currently for the dude are not that strong. You can play a bit of ramp. And the Firefly, by the way, is a bad 1-drop for us because we cannot use a Mortal Coil. Most of the other 1-drops are just 1-life units, and we can just kill them with a Mortal Coil, which is excellent then because we're also getting another card to draw, which is helping us with the Giant. He's just dropping another Firefly. Look at that. And the Flame Elemental. And these are all very bad for our Mortal Coil. We get Elise the Trailblazer. What we are doing now is let's just draw another card. We're getting Medivh the Guardian. All the high cost units are in our hand now. Which also means that we will just go for the Earthen. Savage Roar already. Turn 3 and he's just going for the face. That is 11 in the face. We are then down to 16. Definitely dropping the Earthen Ring Farseer. Siphon Soul, no use. We're dropping the Earthen Ring Farseer. If he's not killing our unit, if he's just going for the face, let's see, could use some buffing on the small unit. Then we might just play a Shadowflame. Another Flame Elemental. Yeah, he's... wow. That's the next Savage Roar. That's a lot. And we are down to 8 life on turn 4. Not bad. There's a Bloodbloom. So we could now just drop the Shadowflame. But we could also just use the coin here and go into the Cult. Then we're getting 8 life back and we can kill one of his units. And it's not like that he's now getting a third Savage Roar, for example. So the most of the burst damage is already gone and we could just keep the Shadowflame here in hand. And getting a bit life back here, right? So let's do that. We can still play the Shadowflame on the next turn if we like. Gonna take down one of the Fireflies here, so back to 16 life. Pinion the Flying Star. And again he's just going for the face, and that means we are using the Shadowflame then on our Cult. Mistress is also very good. Let's go for the face here. Shadowflaming. The Cult is going down. His board is getting cleared completely. We are dropping the Mistress for a bit more healing on our side. He's also getting healing, but we don't care too much for that. If we are able to go into the mid to late game, we're definitely winning. Living mana. Decent. Definitely decent. Doomsayer. That's not good enough. That's unfortunately not good enough. We might still drop that. It would be good enough if we are also using the Bloodbloom and the Siphon Soul. If we're dropping the Doomsayer, he is hitting the Doomsayer for sure. I would say we're drawing another card here. Getting, oh, the Hellfire. Okay, that is definitely helpful. Super helpful indeed. So we're just pushing in the face. Hellfire is clearing everything. We are at 12, he's at 19. Without the Hellfire, it would have been way more dangerous. And another living mana, yeah, why not? That is right now 7 on the board. We got a Dirty Red. Dirty Red. So, what's the plan here? Just a Dirty Red? Cannot get a unit. The Dirty Red is kind of good against all the 2/2s here. We will then also drop the Doomsayer. Not drawing another card. Otherwise, we have the life amount that is definitely too low. Still needs to kill the Dirty Red right now. So, there is one hit. Good thing is that the Savage Roars are already gone. So it looks like he needs to hit the Dirty Red. And then he's using the other mana units for a kit on the Doomsayer. Aren't you doing that? You should do that. Yeah, there you go. The other 4 are hitting the Doomsayer. Now even have a Bloodsack Corsair. With that he's getting the patches out of his deck. So he can even hit us for another 2 in the face. It's definitely helpful. Got the Ooze, which is not helpful at all, unfortunately. That leaves us with the Siphon Soul, which can kill one of the 2/2s here. Then he still has... we use a Mortal Coil, he then still has 7 damage on the board, so quite a lot. We're starting here with the Mortal Coil. Getting the Violet Illusionist. Yeah, why not? Why not? So we're gonna drop it. We are drawing a card first. Hopefully getting a stronger... it's a Dirty Red. Stronger spell. Not doing that, so we might still play the Bloodbloom and the Siphon Soul. If we are going for the dirty red, let's see, we can... He's at 5 next turn, so there's not... If he has a swipe, then he's hitting the dirty red. We're getting 1 damage down to 9. Still not good enough to kill us. I guess the dirty red is better than Siphon Soul here. Let's see. Getting... Okay, that's only a runt. That's good. Power of the Wild. Damn you. And with the Power of the Wild, he has definitely enough, right? That is 9, that is 11. That is a victory for him. If we got a Doom, for example, or the Twisting Nether with the Violet Illusionist, we could have just cleared the whole board. And with that, we should then be good. Unfortunately, that was not happening, so we're losing the game.